Yeah, absolutely. Let me ask you this. How do you ensure that you have the right team members and how your team aligns with your core values and your overall vision of where you want to take your organization?
I think it's looking at for those same, um, I don't try to boast on myself, but same qualities that I have, have that drive.
Like-mindedness.
Yeah. Have that drive,
Yeah.
have that accountability, intelligence. I consider myself to be above average in that department.
Yeah.
But accountability,
Mhm.
that's probably the biggest thing. Account for yourself. Don't make me have to be looking over your shoulder, make sure you're doing your job. And then continuing education. So pursuing those continuing education credentials in that field, because every field has a variety of different paths you can follow. But when you find that path, you go elevate your knowledge base. Can't just stay stuck in that one place.
Nope.
And some of it's going to be learning by experience, but other parts are going to be, going and study. And that's why we have those requirements every year. We got to get so many hours to keep up with the times.
That's right. That's right. It's constantly changing.
Yeah.
Are there any particular mentors or colleagues you would say that played a pivotal role in guiding you through all your various challenges that you had?
Probably three big ones that come to mind. I would say first and foremost, Dr. Arthur Croft. Dr. Croft is a chiropractor and a PhD.
Okay.
He founded the Spine Research Institute of San Diego. So he primarily does research in car wreck injuries. Okay. He's published over 350 papers in peer-reviewed journals. He wrote the textbook that we learned in school about whiplash. He conducted crash tests with Texas A&M University.
Wow.
And he actually helped Volvo design the first active headrest. So then one time I was being challenged on the stand by a defense lawyer in Montgomery about my capacity to interpret MRI. He suggested that I wasn't. So I've been reading for 15 years, So during COVID, I went to postgraduate medical school to get my credentials in spinal MRI interpretation, because there's actually a 42% error rate in spinal MRI interpretation reads by non-neuroradiologists. And that's number 3, whereas lifestyle modifications, instead of just take this medicine, well, stop eating Crisco sandwiches and get off the couch, instead of give you a weight loss drug.
Sure.
Okay. No, you might need the weight loss drug, or you might need a gastric surgery, but you can also do this other stuff. Or, your cholesterol's high. Well, let me give you the statin. Well, wait a minute. Stop eating Crisco sandwiches again.
Yeah.
Lifestyle modifications. Do stuff to enable yourself to get healthier. And if I can't help you, be honest enough to say I can't help you.
Sure.
And some of those have been my biggest referrers, or patients that I've looked at their MRI and said, man, I'm sorry, this is bad. I can't help you. You're going to have surgery. Let me help facilitate you go seeing a surgeon.